Another example I let you know. 6 persons of scheduled tribe were given life imprisonment. For what? Two sisters they killed for wicked, for the wicked tradition that they were doing this wicked exercise, and for killing those two girls. And there is no wicked exercise, there is no such type of system in reality. This is also ignorance. So 6 persons lost their useful life. So this type of ignorance is coming. These are the examples. There are many examples, and we have to assess risk. When we are doing a risk, we are emotional, but we have to take a calculated decision, taking the risk. It's not that we have to lose our life. That is the awareness. Another example, a person who is farmer, he could not buy the two-wheeler, but he purchased horse for the son who just passed 10th class and did not continue study further. And all investment gone into when the things are not conducive to adapt to this. So the risk is life risk. So he finally lost the son. So the awareness will guide us that the risk is what? Human sacrifice is supreme sacrifice, whether it is worth. So we have to do that exercise and awareness. Same we can say, we had lost one person who was doing second year law in Allahabad. There was not any cause to sacrifice life. So there has to be some precaution, but these incidents are there. We are part of badly caste-ridden society, and it is a graded society as well. This is also a fact, and we dream casteless society, egalitarian society, where I will say I am first Indian and last Indian. So, dream. We have to achieve the dream, and that is the mission. We have to continue. This is the one step, which is your education. Okay. Then we have to see agitate. This is the second exercise. Baba Sahib said that I measure the progress of society, what the women have achieved. Let us see where we are. If we see the report, we will find our country from International Labour Organization. It grades us at 171 ranking out of 188 country, with the participation of women workforce. So this is not a very good position. It is just 27% participation when it's supposed to be 50-50. So many aspects we are missing. Basically, woman is you can say, having the maximum emotional quotient. And if you go in the health and correlate, like what we have done here, we have organized the third step, the third word. What is the benefit of organized and where we are missing? Okay, this is basically a benefit of your life. When we take care of health. What we take care, we do some exercise, but nowadays we even that not taking care. So it takes care up to certain extent. And when the people, it is a study who lived people beyond 70 years, how they lived. There is a factor which keeps their health better, lively. It is the interdependence. It is the organized. Like today, you have met here. There may be the thoughts you want to vent out. You have an opportunity. Everybody had an opportunity, whether it is a class 4 student, class 10th student, whether it's a mother or the husband, everybody has a way to vent out, to have a emotional quotient high, and you will realize later on this will affect your life, happiness in your life. This is very much required. For the assessment, I'll give the comparison. Its effect is about 70% on your health, on your well-being. And when you do the exercise, best of the gym, that just have the effect of 4 to 6%. And normally we are missing it majority of the time. So there. And how we take care of our women, let us also see this. We go again to 1942 when World War was going on. Okay. Then at some places supply was restrained or stopped. So in that area, the child were malnourished because supply was not there. And majority of ours is that we face the malnourishment. What is the effect of that? The study shows since 1942 to now, till date, it is the affecting life, health throughout the life. That particular prenatal care, prenatal low birth, that affects life during complete life duration. So that is the risk we are facing. So we have to take care whether we are making an early marriage. If we say UN Convention 1962, where there was a definition that females will not be married early. India is not signatory. When India is not signatory, binding is not there. But we have to see that marriage, early marriage is one of the factors which affects. Then second thing, number of children you are having, that is also affecting. Data reflects if you have 4 children, 3 children, 5 children, the average weight of children is less. And that is affecting the health of the woman and finally health of the child and this. And second, we go further. When we eat together, really we do not eat together. The woman eats last and they get the least food value. If they eat last, you have to take care, they take the proper food. That is the another thing. Second thing, the education. Are we really taking care of education? If we see the education, you might have read the news, 3-4 months, teacher did not get the salary. What they will teach? And majority of people send students in government school, and I will let you know for private school also. Okay, if you go to the private school, when the right to education was there, which indicates that up to 14 years it is a compulsory education. 8 lakh teachers in private school do not meet the basic essential education criteria. This is the fact. And 2.5 lakhs teacher in government also this. And now we have to take a special care. When we did the engineering, the cost is equal to if my daughter do class 1 now. So we don't have our institute. Until we have our own institute, education we cannot sacrifice, so we have to save for education. It is very difficult, but we don't have alternate. And institutes are coming up where there is one institute opened in 1997 in Bangalore. They have given a slogan, untouchable to unstoppable. Okay. So they have a capacity of 14-15 students. They take the student at the age of 4 years and choose the student after interview who is the most unprivileged. And this 2015, their first batch was graduated, means passed the 12th class, and they went to the best of the graduation or best of the institute, and they are now on job in best of the companies. You can see Mercedes Bank, reputed institutes, they are placed. Baba Sahib also said, we are not inferior. Once opportunity is there, we are not less than anyone. So this we have to see the reality and time to time analyze it, organize it, and particularly once we have the signal that woman is the measure of progress, we have to take a special care. Are we really progressing? There is a second index which is called the Human Development Index. There, education is number one. If we have education, we contribute to the nation, and our right now level is 131 out of 188. Not very good. Okay. If we go to the social index or the participation of the women, there Bangladesh is ahead of us. Their ranking is better, and we have to improve our ranking. So this we go to the education and agitate. We have to be together time to time and work on the problems, give a thought and work out, went out. Difficulties will be there, certainly, but we have to carry forward mission. We are not to stop. And I would end my words with William Wordsworth. He said, and this is the expectation from the people who are little better privileged. The wood is lovely, dark and green, but I have a promise to keep, miles to go before I sleep. Jai Bhim. Ambedkar.
धन्यवाद सर। हम सब ने आपके विचारों को बड़े ध्यान से सुना। हम सबके जीवन के लिए विशेष महत्वपूर्ण है ये सब विचार। वास्तविकता में उन सब चीज़ों की आवश्यकता है, हमें उन आदर्शों की आवश्यकता है जो बाबा साहब ने कहे। आज जो परफ्यूम हम लगाकर घूमते हैं वो वास्तविकता में परफ्यूम की खुशबू नहीं, बाबा साहब के पसीने की खुशबू है। सर के लिए मैं फिर धन्यवाद करता हूँ सर के मूल्यवान विचारों के लिए। जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स रहे हैं हमारी टीम के, जितने पार्टिसिपेंट्स रहे हुए सभी कृपया स्टेज पर आ जाएं। क्लोजिंग से पहले सर को एक मोमेंटो हमारी टीम की तरफ से गिफ्ट करना चाहते हैं। एक बार जोरदार तालियां सबके लिए। धन्यवाद सर, आपकी उपस्थिति के लिए धन्यवाद। अब मैं आपकी सभा के विशिष्ट अतिथि एजीएमएचआर सर श्री नरोत्तम लाल सर को मंच पर सादर आमंत्रित कर। आज की सभा में उपस्थिति के लिए धन्यवाद सर। जिन्होंने इस प्रोग्राम को इतना सक्सेस करने के लिए एडी चोटी का बंद लगाया, इतनी मेहनत की, उनकी हौसला अफजाई के लिए मैं सबको एक बार फिर आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगा। सर के स्टेज पर आए, जोरदार तालियां सबके लिए। हमारी पूरी टीम के लिए भी एक बार जोरदार तालियां। मिस ज्योति स्टेज पर आए। मिसेस अंजू वाइफ ऑफ श्री संतोष कनौजिया स्टेज पर आए। मिस तुलिका स्टेज पर आए। मिसेस रूपा गौतम स्टेज पर आए। मिसेस शिखा सत्संगी स्टेज पर आए। मिसेस निधि स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर हरीश स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर हरीश स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर अतुल चौहान जी स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर पुष्पेंद्र जी स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर प्रवीण स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर कपिल दोहरे स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर हरीश स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर प्रवीण स्टेज पर आए। मिसेस रूपा गौतम स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर प्रदीप गौर स्टेज पर आए। मिस शिखा स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर एकांश स्टेज पर आए। मिस ऐशनी स्टेज पर आए। मिस अविका स्टेज पर आए। मिस निशी, मिस कृष्णा, मिस्टर सुरेंद्र स्टेज पर आए। और हमारी टीम के जो भी साथी, मैं शायद उनका नाम भी नहीं ले पाया हूं, लेकिन उन्होंने सक्रियता से आज के प्रोग्राम को सक्सेस करने में अपना योगदान दिया है। हमारे साथी मिस्टर आयस गर्ग स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर पंकज राव, मिस्टर प्रवीण और मिस्टर अरुण कुमार तबला वादक स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर अरुण कुमार, मिस्टर आर्यन स्टेज पर आए। मिस्टर नितिन स्टेज पर आए। ढोलक। नेहा चौहान स्टेज पर।
भैया हेलो भाई बैठ जाओ। सिद्धि को ले आओ।
मैं नन्हे बच्चों और अपने सभी साथियों के हौसले को सलाम करता हूं, जिन्होंने इतनी मेहनत की और बाबा साहब की जयंती अवसर पर आयोजित इस कार्यक्रम को सफल बनाने में अपना योगदान दिया। मैं सभी का धन्यवाद करता हूं। इसके लिए एक बार जोरदार तालियां पूरी टीम के लिए।
इसमें अभी एक नाम और छूट गया है, जो मिस्टर लोकेश अभी मंच संचालन कर रहे हैं, वो भी हमारी टीम में शामिल है। इनका बहुत बड़ा योगदान है।
राजू ए
मैं सर से निवेदन करता हूं कि सर कृपया स्थान ग्रहण करें। पूरी टीम का धन्यवाद। टीम अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें। कृपया ध्यान दें इस बात पर, आज की सभा के ऑर्गेनाइजर, मुख्य ऑर्गेनाइजर और हम सबके प्रेरणा स्रोत, हमें यदि बुखार हो जाता है तो हम शायद बिस्तर से उठना बेहतर नहीं समझते, लेकिन ये अभी हम सबके लिए प्रेरणा स्रोत है कि चल नहीं सकते, ठीक से कर नहीं सकते, फिर भी इस स्थापना के लिए बाबा साहब का जन्म दिवस यदि दिल्ली मेट्रो रेल कॉर्पोरेशन लिमिटेड में मनाया जाता है आज, तो उसके लिए जिनको श्रेय जाता है, मैं बार बार उनका धन्यवाद करता हूं और हम सबको उनका धन्यवाद करना चाहिए। एक बार जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करें श्री सुरेंद्र सर का। वोट ऑफ थैंक्स के लिए मैं सुरेंद्र सर को मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहता हूं। सुरेंद्र सर कृपया आए।
विशिष्ट अतिथि और सभी सम्मानित अतिथिगण, मेरे प्यारे सहकर्मी और बच्चे, लेडीज, माताएं, बहनें, सबसे पहले मैं अपने मुख्य अतिथि जी का धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ जिन्होंने अपना बहुमूल्य समय हमें दिया और विशिष्ट अतिथि भी अपना वक्त निकालकर हमारे यहाँ आए, उनको भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। कृपया सभी लोग तालियां बजाएं थोड़ा सा। इस प्रोग्राम को सक्सेस करने के लिए काफ़ी लोगों ने काफ़ी संघर्ष किया, बहुत मेहनत की, रात और दिन काम किया। छोटे छोटे बच्चे जिनको हम लोगों ने रात को 10-10 बजे तक, 11-11 बजे तक रिहर्सल कराई और वो बेचारे सुबह 6 बजे उठकर स्कूल भी जाना, शायद क्लास में सोते रहे।
भाई अभी प्रोग्राम खत्म नहीं हुआ है, थोड़ी देर में बैठ जाए प्लीज। छोटे बच्चे प्लीज पीछे बैठे, छोटे बच्चे प्लीज पीछे बैठे।
तो